Just a good old boys, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straighten the curves, yeah. Flatten the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making a way the only way they know how. Just a little bit more than the law will allow. Making the way the only way they know how. Yeah. Just a little bit more than the law will allow. He's just a good old boy. You know his mama loves him, but she don't understand. They keep showing his hands and not his face on TV. Ha ha. Whew. Let's do it one more time. Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day when he was born. They was born. Straighten the curves, yeah. Flatten the heels. Someday the mom might get him, but the law never will. Making a way, the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. One more again. Making a way, the only way they know how. Yeah, just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm a good old boy. You know my mama loves me, but she don't understand. They keep on showing my hands and not my face on TV. John, 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 John. John, are you gonna have to come on my list, huh? My list of uh entertainers that I gotta put you on my list now, John. I don't cancel folks. I just, for the most part, you on probation for 10 years. Uh-huh. Because I'm not watching you, not listening to you, I'm not supporting anything you're doing. I just gotta put you on probation to get your shit together. Hopefully get some Jesus, go to therapy, go to rehab. I don't know. Get your life together. Time will heal our wounds. Then come back, and then I can support you again. Uh, guess what, John? John? Because, John, I've been supporting you since I was a little girl, little black girl, watching two white boys in an orange car with a General Lee flag on the top. Didn't know what the shit meant at the time. All I know was y'all was always getting into Roscoe P. Coltrane, the sheriff, and who was his brother-in-law, because that's how he got the job, because his sister married Boss Hogg, who was a mayor. Boss Hogg always wore this fucking white suit, and his name was Jefferson Davis Hogg. Didn't know until later on that hell, he is named after the Confederate president of the United States. The president of the Confederacy. Okay, but y'all sticking it to them every episode. I even watched the reunion movies. John, I watched you in movies that you was in after. Okay, all right. Uh, it was some truck driver movie you and Tom Wombat was in. I think y'all was brothers, and I think one of you stole the other one's wife. I don't know. It was confusing. I supported you on that. When you became Jonathan Kent on Smallville, yes, I was like, yes, come on, we doing it. I was heartbroken. I was like, when you died, was it season 2 or 3? And then you came back in flashbacks. I was like, yeah, come on, get that check. I was watching you on the damn Lifetime movies you was coming on, the H&M network. I saw it on the episodes when you was being the bad boyfriend on Diagnosis on a couple of seasons, couple of episodes of Diagnosis Murder. Okay. I saw you on episode of Leverage when you were trying to steal that girl brother song. Come on, John. John, you have a beautiful singing voice. You sing, John. Okay. John, I just found out you was on the Masked Singer. Now I find out I can't probably see you on the Masked Singer. You supposed to do follow-up interviews. You can't do them now because you over there tweeting shit about the president and his son. John, Tom Wopat, come get your man a friend. Oh my goodness, Tom Weldon, check on your your TV daddy. Hell, John, and making it hard. I can't. Bo Duke would never. Bo Duke would never. Do you know I just found out what Bo Duke's whole first name was? This whole damn time I didn't know what his whole first name. His whole name first name is Beauregard. That fucking TV show was country as hell. Very old Southish. Very. Hey, Dr. Nikki. Hey, Restrictive Angle. Like, and I'm sorry, I'm a history teacher. I'm gonna go there. There is a Confederate general named Beauregard. I'm just like, y'all wrote the script, but it's supposed to be in a fictional town in Hazard County, down south. I'm just like, and then yeah, and then I found out Luke was his name was Luke's name Lucas K. Duke. So Lucas K. Duke and Beauregard Duke. That's what their whole fucking first name was. And the whole theme song, just a good old boy, like damn. And then, oh my goodness, y'all, what I found about Waylon Jennings later on, Lord, that's a whole nother conversation. See, I can defend you now about the TV show. You was acting in a TV show. By the way, the car they drove was the General Lee. I didn't know till later on when I'm a teenager and I'm taking 8th grade history and I'm like, wait a minute, this car is called General Lee? J.D. Hawk? I said, oh damn. I was just like, wow. That car was called the General Lee, had a Confederate flag on top. I ain't gonna lie, that was the only I was like, that is so um what do they call it? Uh Lost cause ideology of the South. That's a whole nother thing. Yes, right? And it was well, I don't want to say just racist, but it's like in hindsight, and that the fact I'm a history teacher, it's very lost cause ideology because part of lost cause ideology is part of this thing about the South. There's a romanticized a point of view about the Civil War and about the Confederacy. And for them, it's like, hey, our cause was right. It's just we didn't have enough people, enough weapons. And so when the Civil War is over with, those same people then told their children and their grandchildren, who then incorporated that into literature, the history books, and TV and television. So the respective angle network. I don't remember seeing that. No. Uh, but like I said, I was a little girl watching this show on TV. My family was watching this show. We were watching some white people in a fictionalized country town. Um, who basically uh were moonshiners. Before the moonshine, people got on the whole channel on A&E. I mean, hell, there was ain't no black folks was in the what's that? The Andy Griffith show. My fucking family was watching that shit. Was they racist too? Restrictive angle, but I understand what you're trying to say. But anyway, let me just move on. But as far as I knew, John Schneider was not out here in the real world saying or doing shit that I was just gonna be like, oh, this dude is off. This dude is racist. This dude is crazy. Okay. But just like, the 5-year-old me who was watching this damn show is crying on the inside because his ass is a fucking MAGA Republican. Him and Antonio Sabato Jr., him and Scott Baio, him and who else is conservative now? Him and Ricky Schroeder. Okay. I understand, yeah. What you expect, they all's white. Hey, I was 5 years old, little kid, latchkey kid at that, okay, at risk. Yes, I went outside to play with my cousins and all that, but also watch a lot of damn television. So these people are just really messing with my fond memories as a child or as a teenager, because I really do have a crush on Tony Spout Jr. But I found out that this, Lord, jeez, he just messed up my old teens and 20s. I was rooting for him and what's her name in General Hospital. That's a whole nother story. Let me get off that. But like, share, subscribe. Y'all come on in the room. So this is my little rant. So I was watching. Let me tell y'all why he got to go on my list. Okay. Mel Gibson, by the way, Mel Gibson just came off my list like a couple years ago. He was on my list for like 10 years. I didn't watch. Do you know how many times I missed watching Lethal Weapon? I love me some Danny Glover. I love little Joe Pesci. Yeah, but I don't think that they wasn't thinking about it in the 80s like we know better now. And actually, to be honest with you, the car has been because it was, I think they were doing some type of Comic-Con type thing. And so now because they know about, the General Lee, car being named General Lee, and because the Confederate flag, it's actually like, I think it's in a museum now. Like one of those something museum, because they were like, well, we'll just paint the thing over the top. But it's like, well, you can't really do that because that's what the car was known for. That was the thing. So they were like, well, we're not gonna like we're just gonna go, we're gonna, like, I guess you say, decommission it. So they gotta go put it in. I think I forgot where they put it's something related to, I think, TV, or like, what other TV or fiction. TV or something. And to say, we just not yeah. But then I was like, how they gonna do how they that means they can't do a reunion movie? Because Tom won't pass it alive. The lady named like Daisy's still alive. Uh shit. You know. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, so what was I? My memory problem. Okay. So, but thanks for understanding. But I understand what you're saying too. Um, so I'm just like, and I did see the Dukes of Hazzard movie. And they did address the car being racist in the movie. Everyone didn't like it. I thought it was cool. Did y'all know, by the way, that there was a Dukes of Hazzard the Beginnings? Where was that? Now I got to watch that. I'm sorry, I got to watch that now. I've been watching everything else. I was like, that's a Dukes of Hazzard the Beginnings? I looked it up, 2007. Yeah, look it up. But I didn't know about it until I was watching Jesse Dahmer, who I follow on YouTube, because I follow like different news, political pundits, white and black, um, different type of news shows, comedians, commentarians, podcasts, all kinds of stuff. So Jesse Dahmer, he's white. But he be sticking it to the when the MAGA people be doing their MAGA stuff. And so when he told me yesterday, this was yesterday, this was before I found out, um, he said, actor John Schneider um was up here tweeting on X, formerly known as Twitter, something about President Biden, but then he deleted it. But then guess what they did? They caught it, y'all. So this is what Lord. This is what I mean by Mel Gibson just got out. Because remember, Mel Gibson made that whole video, like he got stopped by the police, making stuff about and being very anti-Semitic. Then who else? Oh, then he had a voice recording to his ex-girlfriend. He said a whole bunch of anti-Semitic, anti-black stuff on there. So he was on my list for 10 years. I didn't watch anything. Only thing is there were two movies, and The Patriot and Apocalypto, that I assigned my students to do a paper on because they were historical films. That was the only thing he was related that I was like dealing with. He came off. He came off the list when Daddy's Home 2 came out. I was like, okay, because when it came out, I was like, okay, I want to see Will Ferrell because I and Mark. What's his name? What's Mark last name? Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. And I said, okay, Mel Gibson's is in this though. Let me look at the dates. So I was like, oh, it's been 10 years. I can go see it. So, and I was thinking, like, okay, has he said anything crazy? Has he said anything intimidating, anti-black, or anything like that? Like, no, I went there, I was like, okay, I can go see Mel Gibson. All right, he's off the list. Okay. Now there are some black folks on the list. R. Kelly's on the list. Uh, uh, I'm trying to figure out Kevin Spacey's on the list. Trying to think who else is on. Oh, Ricky Schroeder just got on the list. Okay. Reason why? Because Ricky Schroeder decides that he's gonna post a bail of this teenage boy who shot. I think he killed one, injured another Black Lives Matter protester with his gun when he was protecting the property of someone during the protest. Now, mind you, the ones he shot at the Black Lives Matter protesters, they were white. But I'm still trying to figure out, why are you shooting somebody with your gun that your mama helped you buy, and you from a whole nother fucking state? What you doing, sir? And then here go Ricky Schroeder. To my, I saw him and I thought like he was like my son. Really, Ricky? Really, Ricky? So Ricky got to go on the list for 10 years. And mind you, same thing with John. Same thing with Ricky. Ricky, I was watching you since that movie you was in with John Voight, where he was a boxer and you was crying on the side of the ring, talking about you was gonna, that your daddy was fighting and everything. All right. I was with you when you got your Silver Spoons gig. I was with you when you got what was it? NYPD Blue. I was with you when you was on Scrubs. Okay. I was with you Lonesome Dove miniseries. This is how I was like, okay, I'm supporting Rick. I was supporting you, Ricky, when you was doing them other movies too. Then somewhere along the way, Ricky, you start having problems with your wife. I think you've been drinking too. Then y'all was in the middle of divorce. Then y'all was doing some shit. Then you was doing some shit. The next thing you know, you paying off this little boy. Ain't any little boy. Goddamn, And I'm just like, what in the hell? I gotta put you on the list. When Mel Gibson went off, you went on the list, Ricky. Damn. Now, oh, Janet Masterson just went on the list. Y'all got convicted of child, not child, but sexual assault. Yeah, he's on the list too. He's on the list too. He might be on the list till he gets out of. He got 30 years. He's gonna be there a while. But anyway, let me just. My mind is a little ADHD. Medicine making a little ADHD. Okay, let me get back on track. Okay, so um, how you doing, Nikki? How you doing, Spectrum Angle? Y'all, thanks for being with me. Thanks for being on the replay. Okay, so this is why now John Schneider. I'm gonna give you a chance because now it's an investigation. Listen, the thing, John, you are being investigated by the fucking Secret Service. Secret Services has two jobs, y'all. I teach government history. So I'm gonna let y'all know. Secret Service not only protects the president and his family, okay, they also deal with they work under the Department of Treasury. They also deal with counterfeit money. Okay. So, John, you was not here talking about no fucking money. You was about to copy, or you was what to do on the fucking on the Twitter and tweeting and shit on X. See, Elon Musk want the fucking ass since he got that goddamn. He had $44 billion with your Robert Baird gilded age ass having ass. You bought Twitter and you just turn it into X and then just let whatever people say on the motherfucker. You gave Donald Trump his thing back, and you just and here, John. And by the way, John, I'm sorry for your loss because I was with you when I heard your second wife. She died of cancer. I was like, oh damn, John, this man, her wife died. I'm so sorry for her. Praying and everything. I had praying hands. Oh my God, it's helping me. I was sharing with everybody. What the fuck? Like, I'm your family member, John. Shit. That's how invested I am. But here you go. On December 20th, 5 days before Christmas, 5 days before Jesus, we celebrate Jesus' birthday. Hey, Miss Furlow Speaks. You gonna put this on the air. So Joe Biden is trying to do his fucking job. He's meeting with these heads of these other countries. He gotta do he's meeting with Zelensky over here. Zelensky came over here. They meeting with Net about the Ukraine. He meeting with Zelensky about the Ukraine stuff. He meeting with China. The economics and stuff, they still want to take over fucking Taiwan. Taiwan just want to be let the fuck alone. All right. Tibet just wants to really be let the fuck alone. Then he mean with Netanyahu, they want money and stuff. He's trying to avert a government shutdown and everything. Gotta deal with they doing an investigation on him, talking about he impeachment inquiry. What impeachment inquiry do you need to do on Joe Biden other than he sleeps a lot and he trips occasionally? He's 80-something years old. His son is unfortunately what you call the black sheep of the family. Okay. He's a god, or what some people, and there's always one, maybe sometime in the family that just be fucking up and shit. Everybody was raised the same, but fuck, this one is not acting right. Okay. Bill Clinton had his little younger brother. He wasn't that little, but he was always doing some shit. He liked to drink. Okay? All right. Let me see. George W. Bush, we had to deal with his goddamn hot girl summering twin daughter Jenna and Barbara over there at UT and shit. The Secret Service is protecting them because hey, that's their job. They're not supposed to stop them from preventing no crime. They was going into underage bars, going into bars underage, under 21 drinking. Now they over there on TV acting all super safe and everything and judgmental, but okay. All right. It wasn't until we got Michelle and Barack in the White House, all eyes was on them. That's what the family brought dignity back. You ain't hear shit about nobody family. Did you not? You ain't hear about nobody brother, cousin, daughters, or anything. I think it wasn't until like the latter part of the years. But you could tell by Barack and Michelle, that they nipped that shit in the bud. Unfortunately, it was just, the older sister, I don't know who the fuck her friends was letting shit out. We were like, oh, she's over there, she's twerking and smoking. I'm like, that's minor? Like compared to what Jenna and Bart was doing back in the day? What? Okay. Then, we got Trump. Well, he just a whole scandal in himself. His whole wife didn't come to the White House till 6 months after he became the president. I think the only number one is still that fucking older son. That boy is tall as hell. Have you seen him? I think he's like 15 or 16. I'm like, how is he 6, 7, 8 feet? Somebody see if he can play basketball or something. I'm just saying. And now it's Biden's turn. Biden, the other son, was it Bo? Was it Bo Biden? Bo died of cancer. Okay. Bo died of cancer. Here's Hunter. Hunter is a fucking crackhead. Doing crackhead shit. He admitted it. He had got a divorce, got with a woman, had another kid. I still think you should have named that child. That little girl last name need to be Biden as well. I don't know why you just met that lady didn't put that on that goddamn birth certificate. Man, Noah daddy's a fucking crackhead. He got IRS problems. He got a gun charge. But damn it, his last name's still Biden. I'm glad President Joe Biden is finally acknowledging the girl. I think they had to do some legal stuff, before he could just come out here and say, hey, I got 7 grandchildren instead of 6. Just saying. All right? But y'all like, oh, it's not fair. And y'all keep talking about this goddamn Hunter Biden laptop for like 3-4 years. Y'all did the same thing when y'all been trying to find something just because the Republicans in the 90s found something with Clinton. It's because they were stupid and they wrote it on the check. And then my Lewinsky friend was recording the phone calls. That's how he went through an impeachment. And then y'all had the whole fuck, and then you didn't even remove him. Y'all got Trump twice. Y'all just mad because the Democrats for 2 years had a whole hearing. We told y'all, lay that shit all out. Now there's finally a federal lawsuit. And the Supreme Court said, no, we are not fast tracking, listening to nothing that y'all want to say. So going on with the procedure. But yeah, my thing is this. Hunter, I don't know, should we say recovering crackhead? He might still be on there. Okay? Because crackhead people do crackhead stuff. And my thing is like, damn, all that money you do crack? But that's another story. So this is John's tweet from December 20th, y'all, that he immediately deleted. But when the internet, once it's on there, somebody's going to screenshot something. So President Joe Biden, excuse me, he's out here. He's trying to tell y'all it's also about to be election season 1 more month because next year's election. Okay. So Trump is out here still saying the same shit he's been saying. Anti-immigrant, talking about people stole the election still. He's talking about his own people he's running against, and he's talking about Biden too. President Biden was online on his account and says Trump poses many threats to our country, the right to choose, civil rights, voting rights, and America's standing in the world. Because guess what? We saw what the Republican Party was doing and supporting him before he left office. Okay? So he said, but the greatest threat he poses is to our democracy. The man literally had on January 6th told a large group of people to go down there and make Congress or tell Congress not to certify the votes because the election got stolen. And everybody, all them states that he was calling because the government has the phone. They say this call is recorded. He forgot that, and then now one of them suing him. Then Colorado took his name off. So no, a lot of those states recounted several times. They did investigations. They found no voting improprieties. You were the loser, and you told a group of people to basically go and attack a building full of people who were just certifying the election. Those people, and then there were actually nooses that were found. They wanted to string up Vice President Pence. Literally, there was a there they rung up a noose. They were ready. He was there. This was the greatest threat he posed to our democracy. We lose that, we lose everything. Well, I think so, because Brazil tried the shit last year. No, a couple months ago. They former president tried to do a Trump move too. Oh, but the new vice president, they nipped that in the bud. All 8 people got arrested because their person said that he wasn't leaving office when he got impeached. According to their constitution, he wasn't getting removed. He's like, I'm not going. And all his supporters showed up and they all got arrested. So John Schneider decided on December the 20th to get on X, formerly known as Twitter, and tweet this. Mr. President, I believe you are guilty of treason and should be publicly hanged. Your son, too. Your response? ... question mark. And then you put sincerely John Schneider. And your handle is John Schneider. It has 3,900 comments. It's been retweeted 1.4K times. And what kills me is 4.2 people fighting the motherfucker. So the 4.2K you motherfuckers that favorite that motherfucker tweet. Y'all might be getting y'all shit looked at by And then I guess it was trending or read by 641. Was it K people? Is that views? Is that the views? Probably the views. So I'm just trying to figure out, John. Really, John? John. So John deleted it. But Jesse Dalmau made a good point. He said, now, Kathy Griffin, during Trump's in office, got a fake head of Donald Trump, and it was cut out and it was all bloody. She got canceled. I haven't seen Kathy Griffin. I actually think Kathy Griffin is funny. It's Biden administration. I still don't see Kathy Griffin nowhere. Guess what? Kathy Griffin is not on my list. Okay? If everybody else can get a second chance, she can too. Okay? So a lot of people, distance themselves from that, and they're like, hey, we can't, we be out here doing all this shit. And then John, so in true Hollywood fashion, I didn't know, but I'm glad I did find out because I don't have like regular TV. I just have I just really just stream and be on YouTube. John, like I told you, John has a very nice voice. John is on The Masked Singer. So when you do The Masked Singer, like you have to go on different shows and do interviews. Well, guess what? Now the Masked Singer got to come out. He be like, he not doing no interviews right now. He not doing no interviews right now. They done canceled. Masked Singer was like, nah, he not doing no interviews right now. I think they already did the um the episodes. I think Neo one. You know, yeah. Yeah, it says Fox pulls John Schneider from Masked Singer press interviews after Joe Biden tweet. Yeah. Okay. So you out here in your tweet says, y'all read it now. Y'all look at the screen. Mr. President, I believe you are guilty of treason and should be publicly hanged. Your son, too. Your response is sincerely, John Schneider. John, you better tell them that you've been grieving for your wife. You didn't know you wrote that in haste. You realized what you did and you took the shit down. Your friends, your family members, your kids and stuff, they got on your ass. I was wrong and I'm sorry. But no, John, you didn't do that, John. You didn't do that, John. John, guess what John did, y'all? Guess what John did? John gonna double down and say, oh, Jesus, fix it. Um, it says, hold on, let me go find it. This what John said. Seriously, folks. And today, in the second of two steps on his bottom line, this is my final comment on this. I neither said nor implied such a thing. Oh, he says his tweet was misconstrued. He said, this is my final comment on this. I neither said nor implied any such thing, despite headlines coming otherwise in my post. I absolutely did not call for an act of violence or threaten a U.S. president as many other celebrities have done in the past. I suggest you reread my actual post and pay attention to the words before believing this nonsense. It's my position, which I'm entitled to, that some of our nation's leaders in Washington have lost their way and corruption runs rapid, both on our nation's borders and abroad. Schneider went on to say, transparency and accountability must happen in order for our constitutional republic to survive. There is no threat implied or otherwise in that statement. According to I guess this people call Deadline. It's another um um publication said the law prohibits knowing and willful threats to kill, kidnap, or inflict bodily harm against the president, the VP, their predecessors, potential successors, and their respective family. Okay, I'm going. Okay, so let's look at this. Look at the tweet again. Okay, so President Biden says Trump poses many threats to our country, the right to choose, civil rights, voting rights, America's standing in the world. But the greatest threat he poses is to our democracy. If we lose that, we lose everything. Okay, so John Schneider says, Mr. President, I believe you are guilty of treason and should be publicly hanged. Your son too. Your response is question mark. Sincerely, John Schneider. John, I'm rereading you. I'm rereading your post, and I'm paying attention to the words before believing, this nonsense. Because that's what you said, John. That's what you said out your mouth, John. John, you said, okay, okay, y'all who are here in the chat. Am I reading miss did put a one in the chat if he put a one in the chat. Hey, Pixie does 1958. Put a one in the chat if it looks like John was threatening the president. Put a two in the chat if he wasn't. Just saying. Y'all look at the screen. Okay, I'm gonna put the music on. Let's I'm just so y'all can just reread it without me just saying anything. Let's just just I'm gonna put the music on. Y'all tell me. Okay. Cause I'm just yeah. Hey everybody, this is let me see a trailer. I'm back. He's still sucking. Kind of from the north. Girl, I'm from the south. I can't pick up. This is the thing. Y'all read his remark. Leonard D. Uda. I'm not gonna get commented by the Secret Service. because of you. Now they come up to my mind, they want to know, well, who's that in your chat? I said, I don't know that man, sir. Y'all need to go look for him on your own. I'm not snitching on you, but I'm not getting caught up neither. Okay. Um, but it's like, John, you literally said, I suggest you reread my actual post and pay attention to the words before believing this nonsense. You wasn't calling for an act of violence or threatening the U.S. president. Sir, I'm a history teacher. But then I took English classes. Does it not say, I believe you are guilty of treason and should be publicly hanged? Your son, too. Hunter Biden is a crackhead. Okay? Guilty on for something on gun charges and tax problems. He should go to jail for that. Those things. Those things are not treasonous. Even though y'all trying to keep coming with this goddamn Biden laptop and shit. Okay? Y'all got a whole inquiry on President Biden. President Biden is not his son. He's not his son. Do y'all not understand that? Because your son is goddamn crackhead. Okay. He said they better not knock on my door, send me no letter to my mistranscript. Who is this person agreeing with Johnson? I said, I don't know him. That look like his name or a name on the YouTube. You need to go ask Google them about this stuff. I don't got nothing to do with that. But him having a crackhead son with IRS and gun problems don't make you should be impeachable. The man has not even interfered in the own investigation of his son. They had a whole thing. They supposed to do a plea agreement. The judge reflected the plea agreement. He didn't step in with the plea agreement and say, hey, y'all need to go with this plea agreement for my son. Okay? His son, like I said, is a crackhead with a gun charge and IRS problems. And he got a baby mama, too, because he went and had a kid with some woman that wasn't his wife after he got a divorce. Okay? He looked like he's trying to get his shit together. Hell, he even told Congress, like, hey, Congress, y'all want to talk to me? I'll come over there in person and y'all can ask me all the questions they want to. But MAGA Republicans, they be like, no, you need to come for this secret sealed deposition. He's like, no, I'll just come over there. And y'all can ask me questions for that. But now, let me just, that's not impeachable shit. John, you literally said you are guilty of treason. Do you know what treason is? And you should be publicly hanged. Your son too. What is your response? And you're like, I didn't call for an act of violence, but damn it, you said he should be though. Do you not understand? There might be some other people. Like I said, I'm a fan. You better have some crazy motherfucking fans that actually agree with you, John, and want to actually do some shit about it. Okay? You see what Trump was telling folks on January 6th? Okay? He told them where to go. He actually had them in a group. Hell, some of them thought they should have got pardoned. You can't be caught. I'm looking at the thing. You said, I suggest you reread my actual. I am rereading your actual post several times. And now guess what? The Secret Service is investigating you, John. You can't go on the Masked Singer press interview tour because of these fucking comments, John. It's messing with your bag, John. This means I can't get no Dukes of Hazzard Reunion. You Tom Wombat and Lady Page Daisy. What's her name? What's her name? Kendra? Y'all still alive. By the way, he's a very. Did y'all know? John Schneider's like 76 years old. He looks good. I'm like, damn, sorry, you could be after you go your grieving process, you could be on wife number 3. You fucking up. You love life too. Tom Wombat, come get your cousin. Okay, Luke Duke, come get Bo. Shit, Tom Welling, come get your TV father. Clark Kent, come get John. He fell off the ladder. He hit his head. He tweeting. Somebody come get him. It's ridiculous. Then you double down. That's not what I said. Well, what the? I'm looking at what you're saying, Johnny. Don't make no fucking sense. I was rooting for you. Now I can't root for you. I gotta put you on a fucking list with Ricky Schroeder now. I gotta put you on a list, the same list with R. Kelly. I gotta put you on a list with Kevin Spacey and Danny Masterson, John. Cause you over here with the fucking Twitter fingers. Shit. God damn it. By the way, let me just say something. How come Supernatural never had an episode where Tom Wombat and John Schneider played an older version of them? Because I'm thinking like that just came in that was a fucking missed opportunity. Eight pieces of 1958. Like, oh yeah, I forgot. Scott Bale's on my damn list too. Thank you. Like what y'all doing? That was a really missed opportunity. Like season 15, y'all could have had them like older versions of yourself. Or maybe like, a time warp alternative version. Yeah, y'all was caught in the TV. Y'all, I mean, the Winchester, the boys could have been, Bone Luke Duke on the episode. I mean, I don't know if, maybe with, this, the climate, maybe they wouldn't work so well. I'm just saying that was a lost opportunity. Y'all could have had them driving a car that was, looked like the General Lee, but was black, but called it something else, like called it, General Patton or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, it was like, I'm like, come on, 2 young looking guys in a car fighting crime. I mean, I'm just saying, the Supernatural ran, but I mean, Dukes of Hazzard walk, so Supernatural can run. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I am gonna look up that show, Dukes of Hazzard, the beginnings. I gotta check that out. I didn't even know. Well, I was in Jesse Dalmar's chat. And I was watching his video, and someone put it in the comments. I was like, "There's a Dukes of Hazzard the beginnings." But I'm just like, "Come on, John, whoever is your publicity person, are you listening to them? Because Trump be online tweeting and shit too, and gets him in a lot of trouble. That's why he got a gag order. He got 4 lawsuits against him. Is he gonna come save you? Is Trump gonna come save you? Because I'm gonna say this to you, John. Just like they be saying, we got in the black community, we got some black folks who are. What did Chris Rock say? He said there are 2 types of black folks. There are black people, and then there are, excuse me, for niggas, right? And right now, I'm putting the white folks in a similar dichotomy commentary. There are white people, and there are MAGAs. And right now, the MAGAs gotta go, John. And right now, you are magging the fuck out. Yeah, we were kids then. Right. And right now, John, you are magging the fuck out. You need to go the fuck down somewhere. You better go find yourself. I don't know. You need to go tell them you need to go the grief counseling. Okay? Grief counseling. All right? You need to go to rehab. You need to tell them you got some eye problems. Your autocorrect was fucking up. Okay. You need to issue a real apology. Okay. Your family, they took your phone away, your Twitter away, or something. Okay. Don't issue no motherfucking statement unless it's I'm sorry, and I'm gonna go work on myself and understand. Okay, John. There's this organization called Surge, SURJ, showing up for racial justice. These are other white people. They're like woke white people. These are woke white people who help other white folks stop being racist, stop being MAGA. Pixie does. I think you're on a delay, so you might need to refresh your screen because I have the tweet up there on the screen. It says this is what he said. This is what he tweeted 2 days ago. To the president of the United States. The president got his own Twitter account. And he replied to the president and said, Mr. President, I believe you are guilty of treason and should be publicly hanged. Your son, too. Your response is, sincerely, John Schneider. Then he realized he fucked up and he deleted it. But people caught it like Jesse Dahmer. And then now other people are finding out about it. Now he's being investigated by Secret Service. But then he gonna say that in these two statements that, oh no, that's not, y'all need to reread what I said. Because I wasn't calling for the public execution or threatening the U.S. president. And then you're gonna hit the second sentence, our constitutional republic to survive. You Google that, you had a government friend, someone like me, to write that for you. We looking at the statement, John. We ain't done. We reading it. You deleted it very quickly right after, but not fast enough because someone caught it. Okay. You can't be out here doing the shit. So that's what I'm saying. There's a group called Surge, SURJ. These are woke white people, and they teach other white people, like, hey, y'all, this stuff is racist and you shouldn't be doing this. And when you say and do these things, this is what happens. And they teach other white folks not to be MAGA-ish like you're doing right now. Because Trump, a lot of what he says is very much supporting and reinforcing white supremacy. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Picture Dust. I forgot about that. Girl, I'm telling you, I've been watching John. Thank you. You reminded me about that. Oh my goodness. Have and have nots. My aunt, when she was like, she loves some have and have nots, baby. I think it'll come on Thursday. I had to put it on there for her. She had me watching it. That was like night. That was like weekly. Young and the Restless. Okay, like I said, John, I've been following your career. I've been watching your stuff. Hell, if you came to town to Comic Palooza here, and they had you, Tom Muppet, and Daisy from the goddamn Dukes of Hazzard, my ass would have been over there, John. Because I went and saw I went to Comic Palooza and they had the Supernatural boys down there. I took a picture with that car. Okay. Okay. Like I said, John, I've been from the Deuce of Hazzard to the Achievement movie, the movie you did, Tom Muppet did, where you stole each other's wife or something. Then when you did the Lifetime movies, then you was on that episode of the couple of episodes of Diagnosis Murder. Then you was on then you was on what was it? You was on episode of Leverage. Okay. I've been following you since Smallville, John. Oh, when you was on I'm sorry. You're a very handsome man. Cause every time they ever show Jonathan Kent, he always looked at a grandpa. Okay. And I was like, oh, he got a job. And Lord, when he died of the show, girl, dude, I was crying. I was so happy when they brought you back in flashbacks. It was good. It was good. Okay. And you did some other movies. Then I just heard about this some other movie you did. Um, and then I heard about your wife your wife passing away. And I was like, damn, John, wife. She had cancer and everything. John, I was over there grieving with you and shit. Like I knew you, like we was friends, like you was family and shit. And then I heard about this. I said, no, John, baby, not John, not Bodo, not Jonathan Cat. Now that character you played on the Have Him Nice, now that nigga, that dude, yeah, he would be tweeting. Was you in character or something? Oh, y'all, he played that character on Having Him Nights. He was, oh my god, he was awful. He was awful. I could see him tweeting this mess right here. John, was you like John, are you going through dementia or Alzheimer's or that stuff that um Bruce Willis got? I'm just saying. Is it the grief, John? I know, girl. That's what I'm talking about. I met you. I was rooting for you, and then I found out you was on a Masked Singer, and I'm thinking like, damn, how did I miss him on the Masked Singer? And I'm thinking like, I'm gonna go watch episodes now, cause hell, you still John Schneider. You ain't got convicted yet. I ain't totally canceled Jazz. But then they said Fox is not letting you go on the Masked Singer press interview tour. I'm like, oh fuck. You done messed with the past. You done got they Jonathan Major you, boo. Mm-hmm. You better be glad them episodes is already done. They can't pull you out of the episodes. They filmed that. They did the competition. You didn't win. I know. Lord, what if John had won? What were they gonna do? Like, what else can you be on, John? Now you gotta look for work. Shit. Just God damn it. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my god. When they had it at, and this is the thing, Clint Eastwood, I really like him as an actor. I knew he was conservative, but Lord, when he was talking to that damn chair, I said, Lord, why y'all had? And then a lot of other people was like, why y'all had that elderly man talking to nobody in the goddamn chair? Oh Lord, John, you didn't. Lord, don't you tweet no more. Don't just matter of fact, you need to find that TMZ people. You need to call a little hotline, and you need to have somebody link, have them watch you go into like a rehab or a therapy office or the surge office showing up for racial justice. Google them. Okay, these are woke white people. They help other white people not be less racist. Because you need your own people on this one. Black folks, we tired. We still, we still marching, we still protesting, we still doing the Black Lives Matter. We're trying to get justice for our fucking self. We ain't got time to yeah. Yeah. You need some people, you need another group of people to help you with your problem, okay? Because right now, John, I'm disappointed. I'm not mad, John. Well, maybe I am a little mad, but John, I'm disappointed. Disappointed, John. Really? You really came out here on the damn internet, and this is the thing. You knew what you did as soon as you sent it, because you deleted it so fast. You deleted it. Cause Elon Musk, since he been in control of the X, which formerly known as Twitter, he been allowing a lot of shit on there. A lot more free speech, a lot of shit on there since then that a lot of people are upset about. So they wouldn't have taken your tweet down. You took your tweet down. So either you knew your mistake or whoever the fuck was sitting next to you like, damn, John, what the fuck did you just put on there? Give me your damn phone. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. See, what needs to happen is what, like when Quincy Jones was saying some stuff one time. Quincy Jones had said something. I don't know if he was tweeting it or he was an interview. But do you know he has like 6 daughters, 5 daughters. They all got together. And now he has several different wives. All the daughters from all the different mamas got together and sat his ass down and said, look, daddy, your ass needs to stop, get on this fucking internet and saying this shit. Okay? Hey, Naisha Ricks. It was an interview? Okay, thank you, Pixie Duck. And then he even came out later on. He said, yeah, my daughter sat me down and they told me I couldn't be out here saying this stuff. That's what you fucking need right now. You need an intervention, John. Tom Wopat, Luke Duke, Tom Welling, Clark Kent, come get him. Y'all need to have something. All right? Tyler in some trouble right now. Let me just say this while I'm on here, this is Tyler Perry stuff. When the Johnny the Majors case came out, black folks was like, "Oh, look at white folks. They're trying to trap our men. They're trying to do this. They're trying to do that." Now we got an accusation since Cassie and Diddy. Now we got, I guess within our own community, I guess it's different. But it's like we've already went to guilty, and now you got to prove you're innocent instead of innocent until proven you're guilty. Now, TD Jakes was at a party or something with Puff Daddy. I've been looking on the internet. I'm trying to think out what he was doing. Now everybody got different on the internet. A lot of people got that they're in a relationship. That TD Jakes was watching Diddy do stuff. The stuff about Diddy they've been talking about for 20 fucking years. When did they ever say TD Jakes' name in the same sentence? I saw that he wasn't twerking, that he was him and his wife, they were doing the electric slide or something. That's the only thing I've been able to find. And then I see other people doing their version of Photoshop and putting shit together. It's like, damn, we just some people are doing allegedly, but it ain't doing that much allegedly. I understand some folks just don't like, church folks and they think they all just good. But come on. Have we just been out here seeing him of all people doing some nasty stuff? Now he do need to come out here and probably issue a statement. But Pixie does. Photoshop. There's a lot of apps, and I got access to some of them to make. Am I really standing next to John? Is John really standing next to Joe Biden in this picture? I've actually put people together on my own thumbnail that are nowhere near the same. A lot of people are much better at this than me because I've seen a lot of different pictures and stuff. Me giving you a side hug at an event, and then you can actually take that same picture, take them out the background, separate them, or put them closer on a thumbnail, make it seem like they were actually doing something. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of clickbaitish titles, and I'm seeing a lot of clickbaitish Photoshop AI-ish thumbnails. So I'm looking for, like I said, official receipts. Give me some legal paperwork. Give me a receipt. Give me a statement. Give me something. Give me somebody who was there. Get you know. And then the whole thing with what's his name? Christian Keys. Okay, so let me tell you about this Christian Keys stuff. There is, in the Me Too movement, there are men too, church too. But Christian, I feel like you're gaslighting now. Because I'm trying to believe you, but you over here. But this is the thing Pixie does. I've only seen one party, one event, one picture. Now everybody's like, oh no, he was at all the parties. Okay, which parties we talking about? Where's the list of the parties? You keep giving me the same pic. You keep telling me like, oh, he was over there at the parties, but you're not telling me. Okay, yeah, I just feel like you gaslighted Christian. So, oh yeah, y'all been saying his name in the comments. It's one video or just several? Because TD Jakes and his wife and his daughter and son-in-law, they went on like a anniversary vacation. So where I think one video where TD Jakes was dancing or something at, and they're like, "What kind of dance?" It was like a little old man dance or whatever he was doing. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He probably should have been doing that. Oh, thanks. I've been trying to make up interesting people to watch, but I'm not gonna come out here. And see, that's the part I don't like, is that, that's a very common, unfortunately, scandal in the black churches for ministers to be in the down low. And so I just kind of feel like, okay, that's what I'm saying. It's very clickbaitish. If you don't know for a fact, y'all looking at it for like, oh, my thing is like, oh, you're a man of God. Why are you at a party with Diddy? Now, was this photo with Diddy before Cassie's lawsuit or after? Those are some things that we should be talking about. Are you over there supposed to be mentoring this dude because he actually is in a spiritual, physical, financial crisis? Because he obviously do need something. He needs some Jesus or something. Okay? Or is this all before you find out all this stuff? I'm gonna have to go do some investigation. Pixie does. He said it was one of the videos in the video. TD was in light blue sitting down. Okay. But these people putting these videos together with them hugging and kissing. I'm like, what did y'all get? That is not them. So, um, uh, yeah, and so now I'm just trying to figure it out because you said you was going to the police station. Now today is Friday. It's no, it's Saturday now. Did y'all see any headlines about Christian Keys going to the police? And this is the thing. I looked up Christian Keys' discography or filmography. Did you know that not only was he in 4 Tyler Perry plays, um, he's been in other things too, not just John Schneider in a Tyler Perry movie or video. I've been following Christian Keys. He was on an episode of Supernatural, several episodes of Supernatural. He was Archangel Michael. I've seen him in the movie The Boys on Amazon Original. He played the brother of one of the black superheroes. Okay. I think he has been in other things in addition to Tyler. People mostly know him from that, but he has been in other things. Did y'all know he was also an author and that he was also a singer? Guess what? He wrote a book that became a TV show called All the Queen's Men. Guess whose network is produced by? The Oprah Winfrey Network. Is it the Oprah Winfrey Network or BT? No, I think it's BT Plus, which he produces and along with Tyler Perry Studios. And then I think he's in another show called All Rise, which is produced by Oprah Winfrey Network. It says from 2021 to 2023. So he's 48 years old. So why are you coming up with this now and implicating? And the only billionaire, Oprah is a billionaire. I don't know if Tyler's a billionaire or close to it. But sir, you have to understand by association, that's what everyone's gonna say. Especially after Tyler's come out with this documentary on Netflix. So are you going to the police? Because then I'm like, okay, he's a victim. I need to get behind him. He needs, he's doing these things. Okay. Or is it because you didn't get paid like you were supposed to by the Oprah Winfrey Network for All Rise or by Tyler Perry Studios for your BET Plus show, All the Queen's Men, which is based on a book you wrote? Or are you the side dude, the sugar baby, and you're not getting your money, your cut? And so this is your way of revenge or retribution. Like, come on. Stedman has always been in the bag. He's never been um like he'll go with her to events, um like the Oscars or when she did the Kennedy Center honors and stuff. But he's always been like low key. Now I've heard some stuff about Stedman now, but that's a whole nother story. But my thing is this: like, what is your end game, sir? Are you going to the police or not? Are you trying to get a payday or not? Like, oh, y'all putting his name in the comments. The most of the people name in the comments is Tyler Perry. Dude, come on. And there's always been casting couch for men and women. So I got behind Terry Crews when he talked about him being sexually harassed or some man touching him inappropriately. So I want to get behind him, you behind him, but what you doing? Really? The boy Leonard do you? But you said billionaire. Who's a billionaire over there? Are you talking about Jeff Bezos? You talking about Jeff Bezos? Like, I just can't. I just what y'all doing? Oh Lord. Okay, Lord, can I be the PR people for these people, these celebrities? Because Christian need one and John need one right now. And a couple more folks need some too. I'm just like, who you not listening to over there? It's ridiculous. Now I probably will come on trying to figure out, do I want to come on, do a new live? I want to do a whole separate live about this whole Jaguar, Naisha, TJ stuff. Um, yeah, he said billionaire. But if you look at his filmography, most of his work is not with Tyler Perry, but that's what he's known for. So, sir, who the fuck are you talking about? Stop it. Did you not get enough from either Oprah or Tyler this year? So you come up with this story? Are you looking for a bigger payday? Was this, are you gaslighting us? You gaslighting them? Or you gaslighting everybody? When you going to the police? I know it's the holidays. You wait until January. Which one? Because I thought it was gonna be this week. It's like with Naisha kept saying like, "Oh, I'm going to the police" when she was in Danny's chat. "Oh, I'm going to police" when she found out. When Jag finally admitted that they took the money. Jag and he finally admitted they took they used her card to get all that Uber Eats money. We didn't hear shit about it. Oh my goodness. I just I just oh, okay. Happy early birthday. So does he not? This is the thing. Does he not have enough money already? Did they not? Did they say, "Oh, we're gonna give you less of your money for your show or your book or your adaptation"? Uh, is he really his man on the low? And he's like, did he get replaced by someone new? Like, what's your end game? You telling me you record everything? You say you're gonna go to police. When you going to police? I don't think. And this is the thing. Like this is the same thing I said about John. Like these people that I've seen them in other stuff. So I know you work. So when you come out here and say this stuff, it's like, why are you either you fumbling your own bag or you don't think your bag big enough? Hey, Golden Goddess, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you come by. Wait, his contract is up from what I heard. It was a 3-year contract. Well, guess what? It started in 2021 to 2023. It means you got one more year, right? So he's trying to get a bigger thing for January? Because, who, Lord? Mm-mm-mm. And Jonathan Majors got to find a new job. Marvel just hit him. I'm not putting him on no list. I mean, he had 4 charges. It was 2 out of 4. Do I think he got some stuff he need to work on? Yes. But just like, I waited it out. Everyone kept hopping on Johnny Depp, and then we found a whole damn year later that it wasn't the whole nother civil trial. No, it wasn't Johnny Depp. It was Amber Heard the whole fucking time. Her son, look, is Christian Keys gonna come online tomorrow? It's my plane. Free me from my plane. Oh my goodness. So, but yeah, thank you, the respective angle. Thank you, Dr. Nikki, MPW, Proctor Walden. Thank you, Miss Furlow Speaks. Thank you, Pixie Dust 1958. Thank you, V Harjet. Thank you, Lena DeYuda. Thank you, Golden Goddess. Golden Goddess. Thank you, Naisha Ricks. Thank you, Lena DeYuda. Anyone I miss? Golden Goddess. Thank you to those of you who are going to watch this on the replay. I said I'm going to get into more of other topics, besides, in addition to Jaguar. I heard she might be leaving the sector. So, Lovey, go with God. Yeah. And I'm my friend that she did believe that Johnny Depp was doing all this stuff, but I said no. I said something about that Amber Heard, because I stopped. Remember one time, because all of a sudden he started getting fired because she came out with this article talking about, oh, he's an abusive, he's this, he's that, he did this to me, and then all of a sudden it was just like, every month they were just showing that there was holes in her story. And um then there was this video, they were arguing, and he realized that she was recording him, and he just started slamming cabinets. And I'm thinking, like, okay, he's slamming cabinets. He's not hitting her though. And then when they had the damn trial, Lord, when they had the damn trial and all this stuff was coming out of it, I said, Lord have mercy. But see, but the thing about Johnny Depp is he keeps getting involved with these actresses. That's his Achilles heel. When Nona Ryder was an actress, they were in a movie together. Actually, his the mother of his children, she's a model, and they were in a movie together. Amber Heard was in a movie together. I found out he was another actress he was with. The only one I think that wasn't an actress was Kate Moss. No, I thought it was cocaine. Oh my goodness! When I saw that, I was like, something is wrong with you. No, no, no. It wasn't he was slamming the cabinets. She was literally filming him. They were having an argument about something. They were slamming the cabinets. And then he was already looking for something. They were arguing. And then he was like, "Are you filming me? Are you filming me?" And then he started slamming the, he was already, in the mood or whatever. But I was like, wait a minute now. Now he didn't hit her one time in that video. She just, what's she filming for? It was just weird. Um, I think what happened. I think they had a toxic relationship because someone else was some other lady was texting him. She grabbed his phone. He wanted it back, and so he went and was trying to get it from. I think that's how her finger was, but her finger wasn't broke. But they were like, it did look bruised. And then and someone made a good point is that when he got out the car, and I think there's video of him like literally trying to get away from her. But I guess when he picked her up and put her back in the car, that was seen as assault. And maybe the countersuit was seen as harassment. But they said for the aggravated assault and the, I guess, aggravated harassment, it was not guilty. So it was just like, and then I'm sorry, I saw the ex-girlfriend. She gave something about, she thanked the New York something center for violence against women. And I was just like, I'm sorry. I rolled my eyes. I was like, is she doing the Amber Heard move? Because Amber Heard, after she divorced, Johnny Depp, she was saying stuff about being this victim of domestic violence and like was putting stuff in the newspapers. I'm thinking like, is she putting this in the newspaper? Or did she actually go get help from these people? Like, come on, man, what you doing? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so but yeah, I'm just like, so yeah. I just he needs to like the same thing with John. Baby, both of y'all need to go to rehab, go to church, get a therapist, work on your anger management. Maybe learn how to pick better women. I'm sorry, I don't think it's Megan. I think you two are just each other's convenient other right now. Um, you're the relationship after her, and you're her man after her last divorce. Please, you two don't get married, please. Who is AH? Oh, Amber Heard. I like Megan and Harry, but I just think Either the palace or whatever wants them to be the bad guy, like they're the other problem. And then sometimes I do think they need to go sit down sometime. But then I think just because of who they are, it's always going to be the spotlight on them, even when they're not in England. And it's just like, I just hope that eventually the family has a better relationship. So that's all I got to say about them. Just, yeah. So thank y'all for listening to me. I'm going to go in someone's chat or whoever else. Thank you for listening to rant about this. But I was like, I couldn't believe this. I'm like, John. So I will talk to y'all later. Thank y'all so much. Please hit the like button on the way out. Yeah. Oh, Golden Goddess. If you really like Harry and Meghan, check out VS Speaks Royally. She does a lot of Harry and Meghan content. There's actually like a whole sector about yeah. That's true too, but they also gotta leave the toxic black women. There's some toxic black women, Hispanic women too. And Asian women they need to leave alone too. They just had a toxic like they didn't need to be together overall. But I do think they should. I do think Marvel should have like and the jury should have known like okay he's black and she's white. Y'all need to understand about bias. So I don't know if the lawyers can appeal or whatever. Better go call Jesse's lawyer because Jesse's lawyers was on that appeal, that first appeal, but this last one they lost it. So Jesse gonna have to go do his time. So, but yeah, all right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Please hit the like button on the way out. I appreciate all of your help for listening to me on this my Christmas holiday vacation. All right. Bye.